Right now, live at 5. After a dead deer in Grand Rapids tested positive for a serious disease, researchers share what they found since and what it means for the region. Plus,
since last summer, we have been enduring a historic drought, but have we reached back to normal levels? Find out coming up.
And later, a new high school hockey team is coming to Duluth, and the coach bears a very familiar name.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Briggs LaSavage. Kristen is off tonight. Ukrainian officials say they've struck a Russian warship with missiles, while Russian authorities say it was damaged in a fire. Either way, it marks a blow to Russian President Vladimir Putin's military as it continues the devastating war on Ukraine. Skylar Henry reports.
Ukraine says its forces hit the flagship of Russia's Black Sea Fleet with anti-ship missiles south of Odessa. But Russia didn't acknowledge an attack, saying the warship called Moskva remained afloat after fire badly damaged the vessel and forced the entire crew to evacuate.
It's going to have an impact on their capabilities, certainly in the near term. Whether it has an impact on their naval capabilities in the long term is just unclear right now.
The U.S. and its allies believe Russia is preparing to escalate its attacks on eastern and southern Ukraine. Meanwhile, in the northern city of Chernihiv, workers cleared the rubble of what was once a stadium. Not far away, residents returned to their homes, finding them badly damaged or destroyed. As U.S. allies in Europe look for ways to reduce or cut their dependence on Russian energy, Russian President Vladimir Putin says he wants to direct supplies eastward to growing markets. On Thursday, President Biden was asked about reports his administration was considering sending a high-level official to visit Ukraine.
Will you send senior officials to Ukraine?
We're making that decision now. Thank you.
Who would you send?
What was the reason?
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
The White House has not revealed whether the president himself would be going to Ukraine. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Reports within the last hour say the Russian ship has now sunk while it was being towed to port. Meanwhile, back here, some southern Minnesota counties saw some serious hail damage during this week's severe weather. State Farm says they've received more than 600 claims, mostly from Goodhue, Rice, Winona, and Dakota counties. One roofing company in that area says their phones have been ringing off the hook, looking for someone to make a repair.
A few roofs we've been on early this morning and looking at, we are seeing roofs qualify for what we would consider replacement cost.
If you ever have hail damage to your home, insurance experts say you should always take pictures, save all your receipts, and start your claim process right away. Dave joins us now for a quick look at weather. Dave, sounds like we're in for just a bit more snow tonight.
Just a little bit more. Finally, our ponderous low-pressure system is pushing someplace else, giving us a break. But we could manage another half-inch of snow here before it finally moves over towards the east and brightens or darkens someone else's doorstep, to put it in the way folks might say if they like or don't like snow.
Yeah.
Some folks do love it. Anyway, let's talk about what's coming our way tonight. And if the snow is going, now the winds are going to pick up again. Remember the other night when the system started, folks on the North Shore faced a wind advisory, and there was some wind damage and some power outages. Tonight, the South Shore gets a chance for that as our storm system leaves. So there will be a wind advisory for Bayfield and Ashland counties. Winds could go 15 to even 45 miles per hour there. So be ready for things to go down and take the necessary precautions to seek shelter just in case those windstorms whip through your area. Here's the bigger picture. Our occluded low is finally exiting. We can see that the snow showers are winding down really to just flurries. But again, several more hours of flurries could come across, which leads us to our short-term forecast that says it's about a 60% chance for more through about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow afternoon, still mostly cloudy but dry. Not warm, though. 35 is 13 degrees shy of normal. I think we'll get some sunshine for the weekend. Will that warm us up any? I'll show you with my 7-day forecast in just a bit.
Thanks, Dave. We spent most of 2021 covering our worst drought in a decade. But brand new data shows we've made a remarkable turnaround in just a matter of months. And for most of the Northland, the drought is over. CBS 3 meteorologist Bo Fogel is breaking down the good news for us tonight and what it means for our region heading into the summer.
Briggs, the Northland have been dealing with abnormal heat and well below average precipitation last year, even recording some of the state's highest drought levels all record last summer and fall. But take a closer look at this latest data out today. The U.S. Drought Monitor shows the Twin Ports, St. Louis County, the North Shore, and northern Wisconsin are no longer considered to be in a drought. Only a small part of northern Cook County and western Koochiching County are dealing with moderate drought conditions. Now, experts say after enduring a relatively active winter and recent weeks of rain and snow, it's no longer in a drought. Good news is for farmers who struggled to feed their cattle during last summer's dry conditions and homeowners who had to evacuate when the Greenwood fire tore through tens of thousands of acres across the North Shore. It's also good for our forests after large stands of pines and other trees died off in the dry conditions. Still, experts say we cannot let our guard down.
Most of the drought is relatively behind us, but you're never more vulnerable to drought than when you just come out of drought.
Now, only northern Cook County and portions of Koochiching and Itasca counties are still seeing moderate drought conditions, which is the lowest level. Now, that could be going away as climatologists are calling for a wetter than average spring around here. Now, a Northland biologist told me today that a species of fish and a wild berry crop both suffer major setbacks during our 2-year drought. We'll show you what those are coming up tonight at 6.
All right, thanks, Bo. Meanwhile, a month after a deadly disease was detected in a wild Grand Rapids deer, we're learning more about what else researchers have found since. A dead deer that had been hit by a car tested positive for chronic wasting disease back in mid-March. After that, DNR leaders spent 2 weeks killing off 54 other deer in that same area. The goal was to reduce the population and hopefully the chance of CWD spreading. That effort wrapped up a week ago, and so far, results from 45 of those deer have come back, and they all tested negative. DNR leaders say that's not surprising.
You know, where we have CWD present in the Southeast, the positive test rate is less than 1%. But what we don't want is for CWD to become endemic in the area, and that is why we went with this rapid and aggressive response.
The DNR is still waiting for some of the results to come back. They're also testing roadkill within a 10-mile radius of Grand Rapids. But DNR leaders say that's been challenging with limited staff and deer being scavenged quickly this time of year. They hope to learn a lot more during the fall hunting season when they can sample harvested animals. And in Wisconsin, their DNR is asking for more public input on deer hunting. The DNR wants comments on antlerless deer harvest quotas and other key parts of the 2022 deer hunt. The online comment period has been extended until Monday. Then, after that, each county board will host a meeting to look over deer harvest and population data. They'll also review public comments before making deer management recommendations to the DNR. A South Range representative won't be seeking re-election. Democratic Representative Nick Milroy announced today that he plans to give up his seat in the Wisconsin State Assembly. He said he wants to spend more time with his family. Milroy has been a Wisconsin lawmaker for 14 years. 9 Democrats and 13 Republicans have now announced that they won't seek re-election to the Assembly. And a longtime Ashland resident and former city councilor has announced her run for a Wisconsin State Senate seat. Kelly Westland, a staffer for U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin of Wisconsin, said today she's running as a Democrat for the District 25 seat. That includes Douglas, Ashland, and Bayfield counties. Westland hopes to replace State Senator Janet Bewley, who's retiring at the end of the year. If elected, she hopes to focus on public school funding, extending broadband access, and money for local government services. Westland will make an official announcement tomorrow alongside Senator Bewley and Superior Mayor Jim Payne. Still to come on Live at 5, serving up smiles. The Hibbing Kiwanis breakfast feed is on this year. Details as we take you around the Northland after the break.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask J3 Insurance in Duluth if auto owners make sense for you.
Be smart. Be active. Be confident. Vision Pro Optical is here for you, specializing in eye exams, glasses, contacts, and billing your insurance. Serving the Northland for more than 30 years with you as our focus. Visit visionprooptical.com for hours and location details. Vision Pro Optical. Be and be seen.
With locations throughout the Northland and northern Wisconsin, Super One Liquor has you covered for all of your party and gathering needs. We have a commitment to deliver outstanding service, variety, and top quality wines and spirits. And don't forget the best variety of ice-cold beer and beverages, all at the low prices you've come to expect. Super One Liquor. Come for the service, leave with the savings.
Hello spring, hello savings. Now at Arrowhead Supply. Save hundreds with a free leather upgrade. Or get $300 off stressless Mike and Max motorized recliners with a soft rocking motion that provides instant comfort. And $300 off the new 50th anniversary retro stressless Royal recliner. Available with the iconic stressless original base. Shop Arrowhead Supply in Duluth and Virginia.
I'm Nora O'Donnell in our nation's capital. We're here at the White House with the President of the United States.
Thanks for having me.
Our exclusive access to the presidential platform. We will witness yet another moment in history.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News, live at 5. Here's a live look from the Duluth Harbor tonight. The snow is becoming less frequent across the Twin Ports. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast, including when the storm will officially wrap up in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region. A chance for artists to help revitalize downtown Cloquet and redistricting plans for St. Louis County. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Hibbing, where they are 2 weeks away from a tasty event. The local Kiwanis Club will host their 64th annual pancake feed at the Hibbing Memorial Center on April 27th. There will be 3 shifts of meals throughout the day with dine-in or takeout options. Delivery will also be available for breakfast and lunch. A portion of this year's proceeds will go to the Boys and Girls Club. And next we head to Cloquet, where they're calling for artists. The Community Development Group is looking for artists and creatives to bring fresh talent and ideas to the city's historic West End Business District. Artists must attend a workshop on Tuesday, April 26th, in order to be eligible to apply for a commission to do a project later this year. At the workshop, artists will get to see what work has been done in other downtowns across Minnesota, connect with other artists, and share ideas for brightening Cloquet's downtown. The project is part of West End Flourish initiative. And we wrap up in St. Louis County tonight, where they're facing some redistricting. While the county's population only grew by 5 people since the 2010 census, movement of population within the county is leading to the need to redraw the commissioner districts. One change to note is Breveter Township would go from the 5th to the 7th district. This change would also place the Fond du Lac Reservation within 1 district. Changes would also be made within the Duluth city limits. The public can comment on the map through April 26th, when the board will take a vote. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, new school, familiar face. Duncan Goldberg joins us in studio to break down Duluth's newest high school hockey team.
Well, let's break down snow totals here. 1.5 inches of snow fell here in the Twin Parks since midnight, and that brings us to almost 15 inches for the month of April, which means a 9.5-inch surplus for snow, at least here at the head of the lakes. And that, as Bo Fogel told us, has led to an easing of drought conditions. So it's good news we'll be getting this precip. The precip should finally end later tonight. I'll talk about when and what's to follow coming up after the break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Eric Paulson here from Discover Wisconsin. Join me and the rest of the crew every week on this station for all things Wisconsin. Continue the adventure on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and discoverwisconsin.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the Cabin Podcast, available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
At Play It Again Sports, we have the largest selection of new and used hockey equipment in the area, along with a huge selection of hockey sticks, apparel, and cross-country skis.
Trade in! Trade up! And save!
Are you looking to be trained in a new career with plenty of room for advancement? Renewal by Anderson of the Lake Superior region is seeking skilled laborers, administrators, and detail-oriented individuals to expand their experience and window product knowledge. With paid training and a generous benefits package including health and dental insurance, retirement match, 529 plan support, PTO, HRA, IRA plans, and much more, this is a company you'll love working for. Come join our team, stacked with experts and supportive leadership while enjoying a fun and welcoming work environment. Visit RBALakesuperiorCareers.com to apply today.
Blue Rock Grill features a seasonally rotating cocktail list as well as an extensive selection of sought-after spirits. Whether you're seeking a quick sandwich for lunch, a nap and a cocktail, or the perfect night out with friends, choose Blue Rock Grill, located next to the Miller Hill Mall.
For the past several weeks, we have been enduring rain and snow. But has the drought come to an end? Find out coming up.
As snow chances fade, winds are going to pick up. I'll talk about where.
Tonight at 6 on CBS 3. Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories. CBS 3 weather is brought to you by Heritage Window and Door. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Time to take a look at some snow totals, and the threat last night was for a trace to 6 inches. Looks like most towns came in with that. Let's take a look at Bike up north there. 6 inches indeed. Cabotogama not too far away, 6 inches as well. International Falls, this report came from Coco Rosins from early this morning, 3.8 inches. But I hear some rumors they may have gone towards 5 inches. Grand Marais, 3.5. Winton, 2.6, Brimson 2.3, Duluth, as we mentioned, 1.5 inches, and across the bridge in Superior, about 1/2 inch. So Wisconsin, Michigan, about a trace, and a lot of Minnesotans 1 to 3, unless you were up north of the Iron Ranges where you pulled towards the 6. Well, once we pull away from midnight tonight, we should rapidly decrease in our chances for snow. Should be gone by about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Current conditions at Duluth International, no snow there right now, but still a cloudy sky. Current temp 32. West wind 15 miles per hour. The highest winds, of course, tonight will be for Bayfield and Ashland counties. Folks there have a wind advisory. Gusts could go to 45, and that could blow a few things down, tree branches, things like that. So be ready for that, folks. Hopefully it ends fairly quickly for you without too much damage. Relative humidity right now, 75%. Current temperatures are pretty much the same they've been the past couple of days. Lower 30s. We're seeing that in the Arrowhead. East Central Minnesota, same deal. North Shore, a little bit cooler up the Gunflint at 28. Northern Wisconsin running 31 to 35. And into the UP, we're running 30 from Watersmeet to Ironwood. Temperatures tomorrow, very similar again. Only the low 30s for the high temps. Cooler than normal all week long. The normal is 48. I don't think we're going to get there this week. Right now, our low pressure system is still creating snow showers. And of course, we're seeing them popping up here in northern Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin, and the UP as well. And the bottom line is another 1/2 inch to inch of snow could fall over your location as we go through about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then things are going to start to ease up. Our low pressure system finally leaves and higher pressure builds in from the west. And it may not affect our sky in a sunny sort of way on Friday, but Saturday and Sunday for the weekend, it may indeed bring at least some partial sunshine. Won't really warm us up, though. Our high temps, like I mentioned, for the whole week ahead are going to be below normal. Tonight, let's get a look at those low temps here for Minnesotans, where they'll run the range of a chilly reading here up north, about 15 degrees north of the Iron Ranges, maybe 22 by the lake, and 60% chance for that little bit of extra snow that's coming our way. 60% chance as well for Wisconsin and Michigan. Low temps there, 18 to 20. Now, looking at tomorrow's high temps, keep in mind 48's the normal. Wisconsin, Michigan gets 32 to 35 beneath a mostly cloudy sky. Again, the snow chance should fade away by about 7 a.m. Minnesotans sharing that forecast. High temps there, 25 inland, 30 down south, 32 by the lake. No matter how you slice it, cooler than normal. And all week long, cooler than normal, though we may finally crack 40 come next Tuesday. Bottom line is partial sunshine could be with us for the weekend, so it may not look like a bad weekend. Then Monday, there's a 40% chance for more rain-snow mixes, followed by another shot at that deal come next Wednesday. But by next Thursday, 45 degrees will be the closest we get to normal in quite a while.
All right, thanks, Dave. Well, there's really no question about it. High school hockey is the cream of the crop here in the Northland, and it looks like some of the state's best hockey teams are going to have a new competitor in the coming years. For more, here's CBS 3's Duncan Goldberg.
Yeah, Briggs, the city of Duluth is officially getting a new hockey squad. Starting in the 2023-24 season, Stella Maris Academy has announced that they will be adding a high school hockey program. The Sentinels will be led by a well-known member of the hockey community, Scott Pionk. He has over 40 years of hockey coaching experience, including 9 years in Proctor, a Junior B national title with Duluth's Northland Voyagers in 1992, and 16 years with Hermantown's Youth Hockey Association, among other things. And things are still in motion on the team, and there are still many details we don't know quite yet, but coming up tonight at 6, we will hear from Coach Pionk, and one thing is for sure, Briggs, hockey's continue to expand here in the Northland. Maybe they will be one of the best teams in the coming years. Who knows?
Yeah, it should be exciting. My alma mater back when it was Holy Rosary, not a high school, but elementary, middle school, so it should be fun to watch. Thanks, Duncan. Well, certainly some exciting news there. It's that time of the show now. More exciting news where we get to talk about adoptable pets. And today's pet comes to us from the Range Regional Animal Rescue in Hibbing. This is Jewel. She is a 6.5-year-old short hair who struggles a little bit with her weight. Our friends at the shelter tell us she's a super sweet gal who loves to snuggle, have fun, and she gets along well with other pets too. However, she will need a home that's willing to help her with her diet and exercise plan. Maybe get her a cute little cat collar or something, take her out on a walk. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Jewel, you can call the number on your screen. Still to come, community outrage in Michigan after an officer-involved shooting. What we know so far after the break.
They're a very good support group. They're there to listen, and they keep you on track academically. That's what inspired me to continue, because they have the bachelor's program after you finish your associates.
Create your ideal outdoor living space with help from Menards. Start off with new indoor-outdoor carpet. It's a perfect option for your decks, porches, and sunrooms. EcoFi carpet is 39 cents a square foot after 11% rebate. Keep your furry friends happy, healthy, and safe with innovative products from PetSafe. From pet fences to training collars and more. Save 11% on all PetSafe products. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Here at Nicolay Law, we've been really fortunate to have people that have worked here for over a decade, to have people that are friends, to people that are family members, and that transfers over to a unique law firm that wins for our clients because of that unique relationship, that connection, that dedication, that watching each other's back, and that everyone here wants to help each other, and more importantly, wants to help each other's clients.
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolay.
A Ford built for you, by you. Get yours, built from the ground up with your choice of colors, wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want a head-up display and escape, 7 GOAT modes in Bronco Sport, or best in its class gas, torque, and Ranger? You got it. And now an additional $1,500 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Your Northland Ford dealers thank you for making Ford the best-selling brand in the Twin Cities region.
You had me at Allison 10-speed transmission. Premium features available on GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on Sierra Heavy Duty models.
Visit your Lake Country GMC dealer.
Link RV is proud to provide our customers with the largest RV service facility in northern Wisconsin. With an enormous parts and accessories department and technicians with over 100 years of combined RV service experience, we'll keep you camping all season long. Link RV, where reputation is everything.
There's a feeling you get when old meets new, the past meets the future. It's not comfortable, but it feels good. Duluth Pack, since 1882.
Every mother is unique. At Numi Jewelers, all of our mother's rings are custom made for style and fit to celebrate everything that makes her exceptional. Order soon for guaranteed Mother's Day delivery on a custom mother's ring.
True love is guaranteed at Numi Jewelers.
A deadly police shooting in Grand Rapids, Michigan has led to outrage and an investigation by state police. A 26-year-old man was killed during a struggle after a traffic stop. Adriana Diaz reports.
I'm stopping you. Do you have a license?
What done?
The fatal encounter between the unidentified officer and 26-year-old Patrick Leoya began as a traffic stop over a license plate that didn't match the vehicle's registration. Leoya appears to walk away from the officer and then resist before running. Multiple videos, including from the officer's body camera, his dash cam, a cell phone, and a security camera, captured what happened next. The two appear to wrestle over control of the officer's taser. It deploys twice into the ground. Then, as this video shot by the car's passenger shows, while on top of Leoya's back, the officer fires a single shot, striking Leoya in the head. The Grand Rapids police chief released the video despite an ongoing investigation, saying the community needed to see what happened.
So a taser is not per se a deadly weapon. The taser is what would be known as an intermediate weapon.
Under Michigan law, an officer can use deadly force to prevent death or bodily harm. The department is not identifying the officer, but the 7-year veteran is on paid administrative leave pending the investigation. At a press conference, Leoya's parents cried. His family attorney, Ben Crump, demanded the officer be fired and face charges.
This officer failed to follow the basic training. What was so wrong about him calling for backup?
The Michigan State Police are leading the investigation. When it's finished, it will be up to the Kent County prosecutor to decide if charges are warranted. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Kent County's chief medical examiner says he completed the autopsy, but toxicology tests haven't been finished.
Here's what we're working on tonight. And America looks at the cost-saving technology that could help create more affordable housing. That and much more on tonight's CBS Evening News.
CBS 3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask J3 Insurance in Duluth if auto owners make sense for you.
Cleaning your gutters is a pain, but ignoring them could ruin the value of your home. Gutter Helmet is the solution. Gutter Helmet has proven to be the best for over 40 years with our patented design that keeps debris out while allowing water to flow freely through your gutters. Choose the perfect color to blend with your home, and our certified technicians will install Gutter Helmet in less than a day. We guarantee performance with a triple lifetime warranty, and we have the reviews to prove it. Don't wait to secure the value of your home. Call Gutter Helmet today to never clean your gutters again.
With Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
With any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, and batteries never need charging.
I was having a stroke, and I was scared to death.
If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
Life Alert is a lifesaver.
My husband is alive because of Life Alert.
Life Alert is the lifesaver to keep me out of
assisted living.
Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-344-6363. That's 1-800-344-6363. Call now. 1-800-344-6363.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News. Live at 5, here's a live look from Canal Park on this Thursday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. Tonight at 5, we dove into the Drought Monitor released by the Minnesota DNR today. It shows most of the Northland is now out of drought conditions, and only a small part of northern Cook County and western Koochiching County are dealing with moderate drought conditions. That's a welcome turnaround for many after last summer's extreme drought conditions. And tonight at 6, this week is National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week, a week to celebrate and thank the men and women who take thousands of emergency calls every year. Some communities, though, across the region are facing a shortage of those dispatchers. And the ones they do have are facing several workplace challenges of their own. That's coming up tonight at 6. We'll see you back here at 6.